Yeah.
And here we are back in the room. It is Wednesday, February 28th, the final Wednesday in the month of February. And some people will be celebrating birthdays tomorrow, the 29th, the leap year. So happy birthday in advance. And happy birthday if you're celebrating today. Y'all good? Hold on, let me just go back up. All right, there we have it. Good morning, Shantae. You're back at the head of the class. Good morning. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning. Good morning to all my listeners on radio. Where am I getting that feedback from? Yeah, good morning to all my listeners on radio 95.1, 95.3. And good morning if you're viewing on YouTube and, of course, Facebook. I think there's a problem with the website, the live stream. So I've asked if there is, but I tried it myself and I'm not hearing anything. So hopefully those folks who listen online can join us soon. Denise Parklangain. Oh, she didn't respond. But yeah, I think it's down. Let me just tell Scratch. Yeah. So hopefully it'll be up and running soon. Anyways, good morning, Shantae. Good morning, Marianne. Good morning, Jackie, Douglas Adams. Good morning, Michelle, Douglas, Selvon Ray. Good morning, Selvon. Anyways, you know what? Let me forget you and let me forget Jackie. Because I realize you're seeing things and you're not saying nothing. You're playing dumb and blind this year, but carry on. Continue. Good morning, Ingrid. Good morning, Keisha Bristol. I am doing well, thank you. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning, Ardon Kujo. Marisha, how was your birthday? Did you do the dog yesterday or did you do the most? Which one is it? Probably murdered or rum yesterday. Anyways, was it yesterday or the day before? Today's Wednesday, right? Was it Monday or yesterday? Anywho, happy belated. You didn't come in the room, so we couldn't have given you a proper ladies' room greetings, but whatever. Morning, Maureen. Morning, Wendy House. Canada. This morning. Morning, Jay. I ain't jumping in nothing, Selvan. Whatever. I'm minding my business this year. Melvin Brown, I didn't see you yesterday. Good morning. Yesterday? Okay, continue till next week. All right. Morning, Melvin. Morning, Anasha. Ain't jumping in nothing. I ain't got the energy this year, I swear. I ain't able. I'm not able. I can't. Morning, everybody. Anushka. Now I understand why you and Jackie and Morris and Samo and all y'all are related. Is there one like sane member of that family? One who's like on. Too bad if you didn't hear it because I did. Andrea, good morning. Is there anybody in your family that's like okay, like y'all have normal behavior, like you'll go somewhere and just sit quietly, don't say nothing, don't touch it? Is there anybody at all? At one point I thought was Morris, but then I realized he's just as bad as the rest. I think it's Sam. Yeah, Sam now has responsibilities, so but boy, the rest of y'all, I don't know. I'm looking all these videos posted of you for your birthday yesterday, and you're not as innocent as you look at all. Anyway, morning, Rita. Morning. Is it Aisha or Isha? Anyways, good morning, Betty and Randall Barry. Welcome to the show. Pinero is another one. Like all them Alexis not well. Pepsi's another one. She and she whole clan. Miss Mary. Blossom. What's the other lady name on that used to be in the plays or in the plays? The whole all Alexis and two Catholic. Mona Simone, Nafisia, good morning. It's good to have you guys back in the room. Anyways, what time is it? All right, time for us to move. Morning, Stacy. Anybody that come late, too bad. Roll call already gone. So I've been talking so much about what transpired over the past couple days that I had so many other things on my list that I completely like sidelined them. Let me just touch them quickly. One of them is this mea culpa. Come, Tyler. Tyler, come. Let me ask you one question, Mr. Perry. Come close. What was that? Like, I was so excited. I got the whole like set up my whole movie at popcorn at a two malls and just like okay, because they've been promoting this and I'm excited. Kelly, I love Kelly. So I'm super stoked about seeing, what she has to offer. And I don't think I have I don't think I can even my disappointment, my I was like so disappointed. Like my expectations, that's why they say no expectations, no disappointments. I'm looking at people talking about it was good. Like good in what way? How do you measure? It's like a typical Tyler Perry movie. And how you recognize a Tyler Perry movie? You look for infidelity, you look for domestic violence, you look for unnecessary sex scenes. But the one in that one was good. It was like, yeah, homeboy was homeboying. But unnecessary sex scenes. Kelly didn't need to sleep with him to get to the storyline. Unconnected plot twists. What else? What else? Of course, attractive, gorgeous men. No job. That's her husband. Typical Tyler Perry. Dark skinned women, many jobs, and a random white person. How did the wife, the mother, how does a white lady with orange hair give birth to two Latino sons? And I'm looking at people saying this movie was like off the chains. It was no, it was just too disconnected. I swear I was looking at three movies. One, for those of you who've seen it, right, when you got to the end, it kind of made sense. But it didn't make sense. Because for one, Kelly didn't need to sleep with Mr. Artis. Because if the sister-in-law slept with him and he was set up to take the fall because the DEA or assistant DEA, whatever he was, found out that his wife was sleeping with Mr. Painter, then all they needed to do, if they wanted to frame him, was did what it did, minus Kelly falling for him, and try to get back at him for sleeping with his wife. How the two brothers came into the whole and it was just all over the place. But Kelly was on point. Her outfits, her hair, the outfits were outfitting. They were like, yeah, I guess she made that clear that I'm not about to be looking jacked up like the last Tyler Perry movie with the lady's wig that was dry. And you could literally light a fire with it. Her hair was doing what it was supposed to do. The outfits were doing what they were supposed to do. But the acting part, the plot was not doing it for me. The plot, mm-mm, mm-mm. So Tyler Perry needs to stay away from directing. Well, not directing, but producing or writing scripts, because that script was not scripting at all. It's not. Janelle, if she didn't sleep with him, she wouldn't have to go to DR. My point exactly. Why did she have to go to DR? We could have used another way to find out. Wait, all the tralala happened, and she just decided to take a day off to go in DR, and just happened to see this lady. And over on the next, before we don't even know what happened to the lady that she saw. All we saw was she sprayed her with mace or whatever she sprayed her with some spray, and ran away. And next thing, Kelly's back in town. Yeah, it was just all over the place. She didn't have to go in the yard. It was unnecessary. They really need to go in the yard. But anyways, he wants to do everything for himself. It was just too all over the place. Whose skull was bashed and whose blood was it in the apartment? There's just too many missing pieces. Exactly. There was just he tried to like do too much. Just give us one storyline. It was just too predictable. Brother said he sent someone to get her. Anyways, we move. Yeah, and on a serious note though, I wanted to talk about this for a minute, but with everything that's going on, another thing that I wrote to talk about. I'm not too sure how many of you are looking at this documentary, the docu series with Wendy Williams on Lifetime, which started on Saturday. Part one was aired and part two on Sunday. Yeah, I don't believe I literally sat there like bawling my eyes out for this woman that I don't know, never met in my life, but just been a fan of her, following her story. Started in radio, then moved to having her own TV show, you know? And yes, as with everything else, nobody's perfect. She's had her share of substance abuse, drugs, alcohol. We know what she did was to go on TV and literally talk about celebrities and wasn't always flattering or in ways that made them look good. But I never took that personally because I saw it as entertainment. Sometimes I thought she went too far with some of the things, but hey, one's moral compass doesn't really, come into play when you have a job like that, where millions tuned in to get the tea on who's sleeping with who and who's divorced. And all I'm saying now, like the situation that's happening with Portia from the Real Housewives of Atlanta and her Nigerian soon to be ex husband, if Wendy was sitting in that chair, child, the tea would be hot and piping. Because there's nobody who did it like her. Her facial expressions, you know, the way she took, like she was so happy about telling a story or repeating some story. And when her guest came, but it's just sad to see how she, her health and everything. And, just seeing her now, it's like, wow, you're here today and tomorrow, hey, Melinda, you're here today and you're gone tomorrow. In health, you could be up today and tomorrow everything seems like it's spiraling out of control with her dementia, prognosis, and other health related issues. And, just seeing her, this frail woman who was once this big ball of energy, like the life in the room, just seeing her now reduced to like a shell of herself and trying to be that Wendy, it's sad, it's really sad. And I see people in the comments talking about, oh, karma. Listen, because we're just convenient with this karma word because we all have chapters we don't want read out loud. We've all done something or said something. Hers was just public. Karma has each and every one of us addressed. It is not because, and sickness is for everybody. You don't get sick because of karma. Because if that was the case, there'd be a lot of sick people. Yes, we have to be careful how we treat people, how we deal with people. But everybody just uses this karma word as if everybody's squeaky clean. You're not mean. You don't sit and say stuff about people. You don't drag people. You don't badmouth people. Sickness has everybody's address. And I'll never sit and rejoice over somebody being sick because they treated somebody or said something about a person. Because for what I know, while what she did may be verbal, I don't think I've ever heard of her physically hurting anybody. And while she may have hurt some people along the way, I would not wish that on anybody. I really wouldn't wish sickness on anybody. But the thing about it is, man, sometimes you would think that your family, just looking at the docu-series, is like it's just super confusing. Like she's not in control of her finances. The bank literally had to step in and say no, we have to appoint somebody, and she's like dependent. And it's like in situations like that, you don't know who to trust or who can be trusted. Because there's a couple of them that I'm looking at side eye in that whole docu series, and like with the exception of the niece, who I thought should be in some position to deal with, because she seems genuinely concerned about her and doesn't seem to want anything from her. But other than that, I don't know. The rest kinda shaky. The rest kinda shaky about the intentions where she's concerned. Morning, Sonia. Yeah, the rest is super shaky about the intentions, where she's concerned. Graves' disease plus, dementia, and all of them, I'm saying, except the niece. I'm looking at all of them side eye. Like, you would think everybody would be more concerned about making sure she's comfortable, she's in the best place, but it's like, I don't know. Say it's not to judge, but just looking at it, they kind of make me uncomfortable. I don't know why. Something about the whole setup, from manager come down makes me kind of. But my heart really breaks for her. And you don't know how you're gonna go out, but I always pray, Lord, I pray that I never have to, you know, be like sick to the point where you can't take care of yourself and you're dependent on somebody else to take care of you. I pray that I never, ever, ever. Lord, help me if I don't ask for anything else. That's my only prayer. Because just looking at her and imagine working all your life and celebrity and having made all this money, and at the end of the day, it's for nothing. You can't enjoy it. You can't go on trips and sail the world and see the world. You're like in a room, and I don't know, man. But my heart really breaks for her. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, maybe you should check it out. But she was somebody that I listened to religiously. I really, really love her. I really, really love her, her vibe, how she was passionate about what she did. And of course, her story from being a nobody to somebody, getting into the media, into radio. Wendy dominated the radio scene for years. But that white lady is the devil. That's why I have absolutely no respect for people who deal with drugs and sell drugs, because you mess up a person for life. And even if you stop, the effects of the drugs, it lasts with you forever. Even though you may stop, even though you may, not be taking the hard stuff, but the damage it does to your body. Drugs aren't things to play with. And see people getting rich after selling dope to people, that's destroying them. I don't know, man. Say no to dope and talk to your children about saying no to drugs as well. And we're not just talking about the hard white stuff. We're also talking about the other one they roll. Because not everybody reacts to drugs. Everybody's reaction isn't the same. Because if you don't, y'all be bawling and bring back my child. Bring down my child. Stop it. Stop it. Anyways, I want to take a little break from that today because somebody sent me this and they're like, please, 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 can you discuss this today? So, hey, Myrtle. Hey, Shauna. You're late. Lindy, good morning. Some people and family are only there when you are well and able. When you're sick or disabled, it's a different story. You only come in to see what they can get, and after that, you're on your own. You're literally on your own. So this man sent me a whole book and was like, please, 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 even if it's for 2 minutes, talk about it today. And I'm like, all right. And I went to his profile and checked. Decent looking young man. Trees not growing in his face. Has a job and, quite able to get another woman, but for some reason seems to be a glutton for punishment. And I keep telling y'all in 2024, we are not doing this. 2024 is our year of peace. And if whoever isn't adding peace and is intent on bringing strife and problems and worries to our lives, they got to go. Repeat after me. If you're not bringing a semblance of peace and more peace than problems, you've got to go. Because it's not healthy to just, of course, be everything is just straight and narrow. Disagreements will occur, but we do so respectfully. But when you're intentionally disrupting my peace or having problems unnecessarily, tell people to go, tell people to leave. Because how are you saying to me as a man, you've been with a young woman a couple of years now and you love her very much, and in many ways she's what you've been looking for in a woman, but there's a particular trait she has that turns you off. She's a single mother of one, lives on her own, lives on her own, and he's also a single father of two from a past marriage. He works, live on his own as well. She makes about 45K per year, and he makes anywhere between 48 and 52 per year. She rents, and so do I. She has her bills and responsibilities, and so do I. I'm a firm believer in doing anything for the person you love, knowing they'll do the same for you. And it's this code I've lived for most of my adult life. I've given money whenever she needs, although it's never enough. I take her to do groceries every month. I take her to and from various appointments. I'm like a father to her child and would often have to play that role. Take her out and show to get her gifts for her birthday, Christmas, Valentine's, whatever the occasion. I hear right last day I get my foot massage. But anyways, he massaging feet too. So one of all your boy child is out here massaging feet and back and wherever she feels discomfort and help take care of her hair, cook for her. Whoever your parents are, they did a good job because you're cooking, you're massaging feet, you're cleaning, you're helping her with school or side hustle in any way you can. And the problem, he says, is this woman does nothing for me at all. And when I bring it up, could be in the most genuine and loving way, I get gaslighted and told how much I'm not worth her time and another person would do it if I won't. I ain't sure about that, but yeah, man, much men out here wearing no feet these days. If you tell them your feet hurting, they probably will tell you okay. And they head down in their phone or back on the TV or whatever. Babes, my foot hurting. Okay. So I ain't too sure about she with this other people will do that. Most men and rubbing no feet, massaging no feet and massaging no back. But anywho's, he says it's gotten to the point that it's not even fun having intercourse with her since it isn't often and without any effort on her part, and her attitude and treatment towards me further burdens it. I love this woman, but here's the but. But she's greedy, she's inconsiderate and selfish. Every argument she calls me useless and reminds me there's the same useless man like Robin Fita. That's what y'all boy child out here being called for being a man. She calls him useless and reminds him of the line of other men that's willing to do for her what he has an issue doing. He says he's disappointed and hurt that someone I care so much about can treat me like this. My sex life is almost non existent, and this troubles me because in my line of work, I meet women from all over the Caribbean, and I've had quite a few made passes at me. Some have bought me gifts to ask me out, but I've been faithful to this woman. I would be back in the island in a few days, and I'm wondering if I should end this relationship or try harder. What you trying harder to do? Who's your? You need to tell me who's your mother. Let me get your mother to talk to you. How you want to try harder with somebody who calling you useless? The first time you do that, I'm gone. If I'm useless, what am I trying harder for? I'm no use to you. How you with somebody? So I said, your peace should be your priority, young man, whatever your age is, because you've been married before, so you're in no spring. You're old enough. And you say, who has been looking for good man never get? We're always getting them take a reg like back marriage, showing them that do plain Billie Jean and beat it and making you see trouble. You can't nice man to rub foot in 2024, helping you pay bills, helping you take care of your hair, cooking for you, helping you clean, helping with your school and your side hustle. You're still getting gifts for birthday and Christmas. Some women there with men donkey and they can remember the last day they tell them thank you for a gift. So I'm not sure what you want to try harder for. You said sex life is non-existent, so you can't even say, well, it's really good, so at least I have that to fall back on. She may not be, but sexually I'm good, so let me jam for. The sex is not good according to you because there's no effort from her. You do all the work, and whatever happens, you roll over and sleep. And she calls you useless and reminds you of the line of other men. So my advice to you, the next time she reminds you of the line of men, kindly step aside and let her continue along the way to see how much better the line is. Because I'm sure there's no one in that line that is going to massage feet and cook and clean and help her with hair and help her with school. It's like sometimes we don't know what we want. We like problems. We don't like peace. We like problems. We like men that treat you like nobody, rough you up, boof you up. Because when you get somebody who is doing all of that, you will do everything in your power to hold on to the person, reciprocate, shower them with love. Instead, you're calling them useless. So if you're useless, what is there to try harder at? It's not you. It's like, yeah, see, this whole the lady does not respect you. What is the man name? Hold on. Let me tell you what it starts with. Mm, hold on. What did it start with? Let me try to go down some more. Vegan. Oh, it starts with D. Yeah, it starts with D. His name starts with D. So, Mr. D. Well, let me call you Mr. L. Well, DL. Mr. DL. This is the opportunity. We're just into the second. We're about to enter the third month of the year. This is your opportunity. Show more people You see what I tell you? That is what I tell you like. Man like Mary showing them about Pifa Papuntan. You understand what I'm talking about? Y'all are like nice, decent, well brought up, tucked in their pants. Make sure they're short, well tucked inside their pants, well ironed and seam on their jeans pants. Y'all don't want that. Y'all don't want man with pants are not under the bottom. One t-shirt like it come through a sweet drink bottle. Big every occasion is a pair of or is Michael Jordan sneakers in their foot? In their foot, no time and place, no little soft shoes, no little cockroach killer, nothing. Y'all don't want that. Y'all want man that looking bad out here, cap peaked on behind head. I don't want good things from me. You know what else they call you on for? Morning.
Morning. To be very honest, let me start as politely as I can. Let me as politely as I can.
I'm listening to you.
That is rare shit when it's all talking about this all the morning. All right, we should do better than that. I try to be polite.
I
I'm
find
really
so.
trying to be polite, but
So what you saying now? Like you thinking about it still? We gone? Hello? Eh, we gone?
I'm trying to be as polite as possible.
Got you, got
I,
you.
I, I'm trying to be very polite. No, yesterday a particular meme been making rounds on social media. A few girls get it, and a few of them say, "Oh, why men can be so insensitive and all kind of nonsense." Right? The meme simply says, "Dear Lord, if she can't be with me, let her be with you." Hashtag no other man. No, I read this and I laugh because whoever put this out there, God bless your heart. But I have a funny feeling that my boy feel the same way. So she should really tread lightly because she really abusing a good situation. Monkey doesn't know what she's calling me junior.
Yep.
Because trust
Yep.
and belief
Yeah. I am of the firm belief that monkey always know which tree
could
to go
never
on.
be
Monkey
me.
does just you ever see a monkey jump on a picker tree?
Could never be me. My boy, I don't know what inefficiencies, what inadequacies or shortcomings you think you have, boss, you could do better.
Always. We
That
seem
is
to think
me.
you can't. I don't know what makes
My girl,
not
it
only
would
women
never
have
miss.
self-confidence and self-esteem problems, there's a lot of men with it too.
They like man to thumb them.
Because I
and,
looked at
and
the young
shake
man's
them,
profile and the young man does
shake them
not
like a
look bad
man
at
would
all.
shake them. Yeah, not. You know what? I get upset.
Have a good
Enjoy
day.
it. All they say toxic. So this is very frustrating.
What is a cockroach killer? Shot at them long mount shoe. You know that is cockroach killer? The long, so you used to step like back in the when you see a cockroach, you take the front of it and you stamp on a cockroach. Yeah, it's a cockroach killer, them long mouth shoe. I haven't seen one of those in a while, but we don't want that. We don't want that. We want Jordans and brand name and people are still wear what you- Clarks. Y'all and a long time I see a man in a Clarks, a pair of Clarks. Y'all want Jordan. What's the other one name? What's the one Kanye has? Y'all want Balenciagas and all kind of name brand. Y'all don't want that. But y'all need to talk to your fellow brothers. Because it's obvious it's not only women that have self-esteem and settle for anything. Because there's no way I would know of my brother being in a situation like that and not be like, what are you really doing? If he chooses to stay, that's on him. But I will definitely ask the question, what really going on with you? Don't you think you deserve better? 2024, ladies and gentlemen, Yeezys. Thank you, Terry. Yeezy. Oh, Marisho. 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 You know, look, I hear that word. Marisho, I am on radio. I cannot use those words on the people's national airwaves. Anyways, Marisha says his business is probably short because I don't understand how women making pass at you, but you want to know if you should keep trying. Some people are a glutton for punishment, you know. Some people like being mistreated. There are some people actually get off. It excites them to be mistreated. Not everybody understands good treatment. There's some women I've known who've left good treatment to go back in in situations. Man that treating them good, treating them, opening door for them. They don't want that. I could open my door for myself. They don't want that. So it's not every woman that understands wants good treatment. We've been, I don't know, either it's brainwashed or maybe we're watching too much or we're on social media too much and we see all these kind of gang love being glorified and ride or die and whatever that we think that is acceptable and okay, but at some point we have to realize that it's not. You have girls making pass for you at work, girls who actually buy you with this woman, she's never given you a mint, nada, nothing, zilch, and you're here concerned about trying What Sam Jim says, you are her wallet. If you enjoy being a wallet, please press 5. If you do not enjoy being a wallet, press 0. Oh my lord. If you enjoy being a wallet, press 5. If you do not enjoy being a wallet, press 0. But here's a serious piece of advice before we go. From someone who says you do not deserve to be treated like this. Leave this woman to her own devices. Sounds like she has her own issues to deal with. Relationships are about give and take, not you continually giving and get only taking. Let the next man do what anyone can. She'll see what life is really like. And if you have to be with somebody and the person telling you about you have other man in line, that is totally disrespectful. Even if you know that, you don't tell your partner or somebody you're dealing with, oh, you have other man. What are you saying? How do you know there's other men? It's because they're in your inbox and you're encouraging the BS. You seem to be a great guy and would be a great catch for any woman who sees your value, and clearly she does not. It may only get worse if you make it permanent, so your freedom is yours to choose. And don't let anybody devalue you going forward. It's as easy as that. Why are you still interested in her at this point? You have every right to leave. There's women out there who would love the treatment you give this lady. Love. And will treat you way better than how you're being treated by this woman. Clearly she doesn't appreciate it, and she's not about or for the things you do. And for her to be like, it's not enough. Well, it'll be more than enough for another woman. It's obvious you're getting used for the things that she needs, and you need to see that. She doesn't reciprocate nothing, doesn't do the same in return or even try. So why are you still in a position? You should already be up and out. And like I said, the thing she says that if you won't do it, other men will do it and they're in line. How you know them other guys aren't already doing it? Or you know they're not doing it? She's clearly saying that, one, because it's already happening. Two, so you can feel hurt and keep doing it. So it's going to be a constant, cycle you're in. But you just need to get out of that. Go where you're loved and appreciated. Go where you bloom. Not where you prune dry, where you're literally thirsty for some sort of acknowledgement, for some sort of love. Oh boy. Somebody nice boy child, The young man is not even hard to look at. Like I said, there's no trees. Highly rubbing feet. What wrong with my show this morning? Samuel, somebody like go. Like what's the song say? Like you like a rat bat? What? I'm still to find out what is a rat bat. Lou, how are you? Oh, you finally made a late appearance. But anyways, time for us to leave this joint. Which I say what the roller dog Market Hill since we'll come back. You like rat bat? Rat bat in what is a rat bat? What do Jamaicans call a rat bat? Sonia. Where's Sonia? No, CJ, it says that in the song. What's the boy name? The song says that. Like rat bat, like go. Sam, what's the name of the guy who sang that song again before I go? Ricky says they're doing it already. I don't know what they're doing or not doing, but something is not adding up. Something is not adding up. And according to Marisha, while you're rubbing feet, somebody else rubbing something. Raja Wild, yes, rat bat in charge. I don't know what is a rat bat, but rat bat is like hitting. Oh, that is what a rat bat is? It's not a rat bad Marisha, is rat bat. Oh, that is what rat bat means. Oh wow. Hold on. Let me play a little bit of the song. Let me see what you're talking about. He said rat bat?
see a line, man. Tell her something when you don't know. Me like bad, me like go-go. She like tap, she like zono. Let's see the chatting, something a bit. No one a shy, she have to make it come to you. Come on, I see now you for know some girl call. And if she no monkeys, I no love her just monkeys, me know about. Alright, but in
See?
charge. Stop it
Rat
now.
Bat in charge. So, so yes, Mr. Ramesh, you know you must know about that. But Rat Bat is them girl, and them anytime you call them, they're available. Oh, okay, well, you're never too old to learn. So I learned something today, and I've been singing that song with confidence, not knowing what Rat Bat stand for.
She like zono. Let's see the chatting,
Yeah,
something a bit.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow, same time, same place. The Rat Bat is them you could get for it, you know. What is how is that a rat bat? A rat and a bat. But when you put them together and you get a rat bat, like to mean what it means. Yo, some of these songs makes no sense. I swear. Shireen, you don't listen dance all, so you wouldn't. Anyways, guys, I'll be playing those songs in my vehicle like loud. Those songs so good and hilarious. Yeah, thank you so much for rat bat. What the rat bat? Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance and Western Union for rat and bat mix up. Rat nasty and bat flying out anyway. Yeah, walk good. I'll see y'all tomorrow. All right. Have a great, great Wednesday. Thanks so much, Ricky.